Good morning, Adam and Caitlin. I'm at 148 West Dominion, and just gonna pick here. Kind of a rainy morning, but you see there you're on the neighborhood. That Sharrow marking in the road is the you're right on the Clintonville bikeway path. But here the birds are singing, the trees are in bloom, the smell of fresh color enhanced mulch. Sorry, that was yeah. Sometimes it gets the best of me, but so this is the nice area. We're just about 1 or 2 blocks south of the house on West Schreier, just to give you a little bit more perspective on that. So we're going to go ahead and head on in. But this brick right here, the brick house that I had for 24 years, the same brick. So very common of the era that this home was built in Clintonville. And we'll go ahead and head on inside. And I'm not going to put on those shoe covers. I'm going to kick off my shoes and take a walk inside. These are nice, real hardwood plank floors. I'm going to see if I can turn on some lights here. Sorry about that. It's very dark in here. We're not going to get a lot of natural light, so that's going to be a lot to factor into the equation. I know how you're drawn to that. But let's just take a look here at full perspective of the living room. More rectangular than it is square. Arched plaster doorways. Vinyl insulated replacement windows. But these floors are really gorgeous. They've taken really good care of those. The fireplace here looks like we've got a gas insert, and it does look like there's a little bit of I don't know if that's just a vent or a fan that projects the heat, but that's nice. It's not wood burning, so but it's a nice gas insert. It still gives you the same ambiance, and I love the tile. A nice hardwood mantle. Okay, they've kept the original registers to the home. Air supplies. Let's go out here for just a quick minute here. So this is what we call just kind of a stubby foyer or a traditional Tudor entryway. And look at these wonderful, very rich walnut 6-panel solid wood doors with the original hardware. Just this is Clintonville's. This is the Clintonville reputation right here, being epitomized before your eyes. Very nice, lovely. All right, let's go ahead and walk through. Again, I'll give you another perspective here of the living room and entryway. And these floors are just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this would be the dining room. Textured ceiling, nice little light bar centered. Looks like you could have a dining room table with service for 6 here. 2 on each side and 1 at each end. So that's a good sized living room. Those windows should give you a little bit more perspective too. Okay, onward to the kitchen. All right, let's see if we can turn on a light in here. And where is that light switch? Okay, gonna be tricky with me, aren't you? The light switch. Okay. Light switch, just so you know, is behind the refrigerator. So, all right. So let's take a look in here. Let's process this kitchen. All right, so we've got nice polished parquet flooring, and that's the real parquet wood, not vinyl. Okay, we've got solid walnut stained oak cabinets. Now these are beautiful. A lot of people, and it's even got the finish molding on top. A lot of people would say that they would paint those. To me, they've been contemporized enough. They're in great shape. They've been restained, and they just look beautiful. And they've been contemporized with the brushed nickel hardware, which in turn marries to the stainless steel appliances. Okay, so let's take a look at the appliances here. Well, we do have a Corian. This is a Corian countertop with a 2-inch backsplash. Okay. And we've got a stainless steel sink with a gooseneck pull-out faucet. Okay. We've got a double oven. Probably one is convection. And then we've got a pull-out freezer drawer, fridge on top, stainless steel refrigerator. Now, sizing this to specs, you already saw where I had to reach behind the refrigerator to get to the light switch. Okay, so this is probably why they selected this and not one of the French door variety. Okay, if you did want a French door refrigerator, this part right here, this stub counter with the wall cabinet, these could be removed. And you could abut a nice gourmet line French door refrigerator up against this pantry right here. And it would free up that light switch. Okay? So if I were renovating this home, I would probably do away with the wall cabinet, the base cabinet, and the stubby counter. And I would abut a French door refrigerator. It's not going to interfere with the sight line of this stub counter over here next to the range. Okay? Then what you could do is you could get well, no, I was just going to make suggestions, but you could just kind of repurpose those cabinets or put them away storage in case you ever need to replace a drawer face or a cabinet face, because these cabinets are really nice. So, for example, this drawer right here is just a little bit worn. They probably use that drawer a lot. So you could actually, when you remove this, you could replace this drawer front with that drawer front. See? Okay, so that would be this right here. And then we'll go ahead and pan around to the backyard so you can see your detached garage. All right, now it looks, if you can see, you've got vinyl siding up here that flanks the house. But back there, you've got wood siding. Well, let me see if I can get this. There we go. All right. Well, it doesn't really show it, but I will tell you that out there, that is wood siding, and you can see where it's been painted. And you can see kind of the roughness where it wasn't sanded down to complete bare wood when they painted. Not that that's important. It just does give a little bit of a cosmetic distraction, but it's not a big deal. It's cosmetic, but they have scraped the wood, just not sanded. And that's the result that you get when you paint a scraped wood-sided dwelling. Okay. All right. So out here, You've got, there's your AC just outside your window. Okay, that looks to be your fence, I'm guessing, which could use some pressure washing and some sealing. Usually, I don't know, it seems like it's your fence because when you put up a wood privacy fence, you put it pretty side out towards your neighbor. And then you get the cross beams on your side. So if that were your fence, I'd recommend pressure washing and putting on a nice stain or sealant. Okay, let's go ahead and venture into the hallway here. Down here is the basement, okay? Not finished, but we'll head down there here momentarily. Look at those beautiful, solid 6-panel wood doors. Now, back here, this would be the main family area, family room area. Different tone of wood floor here. These are newer wood floors, and they are oak. But I think what they did was they went with a lighter timbre to kind of marry that off to the wood parquet flooring here. But these are just absolutely beautiful. They're like glass. These are solid oak wood flooring. Nice big windows here. Okay, without curtains or blinds, you can see a view to your neighbor's house. And then a large window here that overlooks your stamped concrete patio. Very cute. Vinyl fence here. Nice green space area, fenced in. And we might be able to see a better job of my description for that wood siding on that garage. Aha, yeah. See how so it's all painted, but it wasn't sanded, so you're gonna get a little bit of texture from where the old paint scraped off and the new paint went on. Okay, gutters, downspouts, structurally speaking, the roof, everything looks really good on the garage. There is a little bit of a minor ding on the garage door, but that looks to be just cosmetic. Everything looks plumb and finished tightly on that garage. Okay, and we'll just kind of pan around. But the lights in here, that's really a cool feature. And they put in these faux structural support beams that gives it that, I don't know, that kind of mid-century vibe a little bit. Okay, I like how they had the hardwood flooring installer put in the wood register grills. That's nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head into the basement since we are here. Nice sturdy wood stair. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. The air quality is really good down here, by the way, and it is can't seem to get that light to stay on. There we go. Well, that's an iffy light. It's kind of finicky. Not a big deal. Those things are $3. I would even replace that for you. It's the light fixture because I couldn't get the chain to click to stay on, so I don't know what's going on with that. But glass block window, washer and dryer area with a laundry tub, a newer electric panel. There's your sump pump, okay, with battery backup right here. That's nice. New duct work. Okay, this looks to be a radon mitigation system. Let's see. Yes, it is. So you've got your sump pump with battery backup. You've got your radon mitigation system already intact. The walls have been freshly painted and nice epoxy coating on the basement floor. Great for insulation factor are these glass block windows with these open vented for fresh air if ever you needed it. Down here is the HVAC and mechanicals area. Okay, so you have a whole house humidifier there. Water heater back there. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm sorry about the lighting here, guys. Can't seem to find a light. Oh, here we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay, newer mechanicals. See, we've got the PVC, and that represents high efficiency condensing style furnace as opposed to the old combustion. Very nice and put together. In here, a little bit of a crawl space. Okay. I think at this point we are under the front porch. That's not uncommon to have a little bit of a crawl space under your front porch that is a little bit separated from the rest of the basement. I'm not sure why they did it. I only know that this period of homes was very common. This right here is the older ductwork. It might be for a return. That's my best guess. But here, this is asbestos tape. It looks like athletic tape. It's not crumbly or deteriorating. Here's like the worst that I see of it is that little part is peeled back. So all you need to do is get metallic duct tape, and that's like the aluminum metallic duct tape, and just wrap these with that metallic duct tape, that aluminum duct tape, not the gluey gray tape, but the shiny aluminum. And then all you have to do, it's called the encapsulation method of concealing asbestos tape. And that's what I do in all my rehabs. It's a perfectly acceptable practice. That, I'm not sure. Yeah. So it looks like this is the old return because I think all the supplies are new. And this would just be the return into the furnace. See how that's going into the plenum? But yeah, not a big deal. You'd buy a couple rolls of the metallic duct tape and you're good to go. Here it looks like they just have some storage here for some cans of paint and whatnot. Look at this old this old cabinet. Look at that. That's like the White Castle restaurants, the Lustron, like the porcelain coated steel. That's just really cool that they have that. Okay, so for finishing purposes, you're not going to get that high of a ceiling here. Okay, I would probably venture a guess that this ductwork right here is going to make your ceiling at about an even 6 feet. So for finishing possibilities, not real optimistic about this being finished, but it's your mechanicals area. If you wanted to do a little workout space, you could just put down an area rug because everything presents itself in its best light. Its best possible condition has been presented here. Epoxy on the floor, freshly painted walls, the wood's in great shape. I have no issues at all, and I applaud what they've done down here. So let's go over here. Now, this has finishing possibility because you have all of the ductwork recessed in between the floor joists. So here you have probably 7 and a half feet, 7 to 7.5 feet. Okay, again, you've got a little bit of asbestos tape. That's athletic tape looking stuff. Just conceal that. Look at this beautiful knotty pine room divider here. Okay, so this right here could be finished into an office space. And I mean, Just depends on what your preferences are. But what I would do is I would just throw up some tapestry to soften as a softening agent if I were on a conference call. But I just throw up some tapestry or something to kind of soften the bounciness of my voice. And I put down an area rug here, set up my desk, and call it good. Because it's not at all unsatisfactory for aesthetics. It's actually quite lovely and has a lot of rich character from the era that this home was built. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn off this light, but I love those glass block windows. They have a small fortune in glass block windows because they've done it to every single window. So very nice. So we'll go ahead and we'll wrap up. I'm going to see if I can turn off this light. Again, it's got a finicky switch in it. Yeah. Okay, maybe I got it off. Okay. All right. And then we'll head back upstairs and we'll go up to the second floor. But I love how solid these wood steps are. Okay, go ahead and get those turned off. I'm going to turn off some light switches on my way upstairs. Oh, I didn't say anything about this, but you could swap this out for a stainless steel range hood. But you'd have to remove this cabinet to make room for a micro hood, because your micro hood needs to be 24 to 28 inches off of the stovetop. So yeah, you could just swap that out, and then you could create an opportunity when you remove those cabinets and put in your French door style refrigerator. You could create an opportunity for maybe a pull-out drawer micro hood. Not a pull-out drawer micro hood, a pull-out drawer under the counter microwave. So those are becoming more popular anyway. Okay, going through the dining room. Okay, let's check out this hallway. All right. So here we've got a first floor bedroom right here. This faces the street. Okay. Not wild about those plantation shutters on these vinyl insulation windows. Not crazy about that idea. Okay, there's a little closet. Okay, hallway. And there's a linen closet. And here's the bathroom. Let's see if I can get it brighter in here. There we go. Okay. So we've got just like an acrylic sink top with nickel faucet, oak vanity, extra wide, oblong toilet there. And then in here we've got a cast steel tub with acrylic tub surrounds. Okay, you've got your soap dishes and shampoo shelves and everything. Just very basic, but in good condition. And this could be a tiled walk-in shower. And you may even have room to put a soaking tub here. But it's a nice basic setup. Everything's clean and the condition is good. We'll go ahead and head into the back bedroom. Okay, and here is the back bedroom. Again, I'm not crazy about plantation shutters. You know, sometimes they go with a house. In this particular instance, they just don't marry real well to that vinyl insulated window. Maybe if they had the wood windows with the grids, but it just not crazy about them. Okay, again, everything's just in great shape. The plaster walls are in great shape. Hardwood floors are in great shape. The woodwork back here has been painted white, while the living room, dining room, and kitchen have all maintained the walnut stain. Let's go ahead and check out the upstairs now. Okay, these are pine floors up here, a little bit rougher in condition. Okay, there we can look out at the architectural shingle roof, the roof vents. Okay, and here, again, I would expect these floors have never been refinished. They're a little bit like, they're clean and they're sealed, but they're kind of rough in texture. And pine is probably less forgiving than oak. And we've got pine flooring up here. So these could probably be refinished throughout with a nice coating on them. I know my guy would probably charge around, I don't know, $2,500 to $3,000 to do this upstairs. We'll check out the, let's see if I can get some lights on here. Okay, so I love the windows. I love that choice of window because they do crank open. Okay, we've got a ductless mini split system in here for supplemental heating and cooling. Actually, it's not supplemental, so you would have a climate control bedroom up here. There's no registers, no air returns. You have solely this ductless mini split, which is a very smart and economic way of heating and cooling this upstairs. Could you put register grills and supplies up here? Yeah, you could. But there's always going to be that differential between the upstairs and the downstairs of about 6 to 8 degrees. I would applaud their choice of putting in a ductless mini split here. So, check out the closet. Okay. All right. So we've got some wiring in here. Just looks like maybe internet or telephone cables or cable, but that could all be concealed behind a piece of baseboard that has been removed. Not a big deal. Okay, just a very nice finished room. Check out the bathroom. Okay, so we've got a nice ergonomically correct vanity here. Oak cabinets. Again, that acrylic top. Round toilet. Good choice. Would not put an oblong toilet in there. Built-in cabinet here. All right. Very smart use of the space, I would say. And then just a very standard walk-in shower stall. Okay. Looks to be about 3 feet by 3 feet. Okay. Again, just very good use of the space up here. And very clean and just very, very smart use of all the space up here. Again, no concerns. I just have to wonder what the possibilities are for making a dream ensuite bathroom for you. And could we maybe extend this? The angle, the geometry of the room would suggest yes. This is kind of wasted space here. So, might we be able to create a bathroom space that gives you a tiled walk-in shower and a garden soaking tub up here, the geometry of this room would suggest yes. But I think it's going to take a plumbing engineer to figure that out. So, but the space would suggest yes. And if I'm being honest, that bathroom could use an update anyway. So you could probably put a king-size bed up against that window and put some window treatments there that would, and then have a king-size bed with a headboard there, and kind of use window treatments there creatively to create that space. I wouldn't think anybody would want to put a bed up against the wall with that air blowing right on you. So I think what you're probably dealing with is maybe bumping out that bathroom right there and going with the geometry of this wall and that wall and making that a big bathroom extension, leaving this wall empty for airflow, putting your bed right there. And of course, considering having these floors redone, they are a little bit rougher than average, but not an impossibility. Head back downstairs. All right. Now, the timing of having those floors redone, you could just temporarily, when you get moved in, you could temporarily set up